Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to get out of bounds in Astral Chain. This is going to be an updated video of the previous video I made. This time I'm going to include the map IDs for this game. I think most of them except for the Astral Plane IDs. What you're going to need is a hacked switch, checkpoint, and FTPD snap. Checkpoint is a much better save jumper than nuts, so I recommend you using that for when I recommend you using it. And FTPD, you can use it to access your SD card wirelessly from your Switch. Let's start. I'm gonna go ahead and open the game so you guys can see where exactly I am. So you guys can see where exactly I am. The save I'm going to open should be the bridge area. For now, I'm just gonna call it Area 1 because that's how it is in the save code. This is how you were supposed to spawn in the game, but I'm going to change it so that he does spawn out of bounds. In order to do that, we go ahead and close this game completely. In order to access checkpoint, you're gonna have to hold the R button before you press on the game, so you can enter applet mode. Once you're in this mode, go straight to checkpoint. Go to the user you want to get the data, save data from. Go to Astral Chain. Then make a folder for the save you want to dump. I call this one example save for the sake of this freaking video. Oh crap, I did not mean to avoid that. And we're done here. Now you close this. Now open the atmosphere normally. To go to go to FTPD snap. I'm gonna stop the video here because this other part requires you to go on your computer. So I'll go ahead and switch right now. Okay guys, I'm on the PC now. You should have that FTPD snap opened on your Switch right now. And once you connected it to your computer, you should be able to access it wirelessly. And this is how the SD card this is how my SD card looks like. Might look slightly different on yours, but this is how it looks like on mine. Okay, to get your save, what you would want to do is go into the Switch folder, go to checkpoint, go into saves, then open up the Astral Chain folder. Then to find the save you just backed up. For me, it will be the example save. If you don't see it immediately, hit the refresh button up here. Oh, there it is. Now, What you would want to do is drag this save to your desktop and create two other folders called switch game saves. It actually change save data. We go ahead and drag this again into this folder. Before we do anything else, let me copy and paste this both into the backup and in the edit folders. So you guys go ahead and create the backup and edit folders too. So you can just go ahead and delete this because it has no other purpose now. So go ahead and go into the edit folder. Now go to the folder you want. Mine is example save, and here's the save. We go ahead and explain this again, even though I explained it in the previous video. The game data that's required. You have to have that particular file when you eject the save back into the game, or else you won't be able to load the game. And this is the actual save file for the game. Slot it at 2. That's the save file on the right save file on the right side of the screen when you open up the game. So what you would like to do is drag this straight into a hex editor. Mine is a hex editor Neo, and it opens up the decrypted save. Now the location, the spawn code for Astral Chain is located somewhere down here. I'll specify it once I find it, and it's right here. No, not right there, right here. It's right below where this where these right below where all these eps are. So it's worlds the map spawn is 000 B8 A 000 B8E19. That's the road spawn. I mean that's the area spawn. Now let me go ahead and bring this up. This right here, guys. This is the most of the room. This is most of the room mod. These are all the rooms I found and got out of bounds in. So if you enter these numbers, for example, HQ is 9. So if I were to enter it in this particular spot, I should be able to spawn out of bounds. And HQ, because the spawn is different in HQ. Where these two numbers right here, right after these two numbers after the two Fs, that those are the actual spawn code. They specify where exactly the character spawns. This is annoying. Shoo. So these two specify it. These two, and these two. I put these Fs here because it lets me know they don't actually do anything to the spawn. And if you don't spawn out of bounds, you can mess with these numbers. For instance, this one will spawn. We'll push the character a little bit. We'll push the character a little, maybe not out of bounds, but a little slightly different location. A very small change. Well, this one, if you change this one slightly to like a C4, he'll definitely spawn out of bounds. The same can be said for these other three. Then it works the same exact way, just in different directions. That'll be changed to spawn to HQ. But what we would like to do is move the save into move the save back into the SD card. So on the SD card, go back to X. On the SD card, go to the save you want to modify and delete it. Then just simply move this as modded save over, and we're good to go. Let me go over and switch to that Nintendo Switch. Okay, I'm on the Switch now. Now, what you would like to do is go ahead and open checkpoints by entering applet mode on Atmosphere, or on whatever software you're using that you hack your device on. Go ahead and open that. Switch your user to whatever user you want to eject the save in. Open Astral. Go into the Astral Dream folder. That'll select the save you want to modify and just eject it by pressing A. And it's simple as that. That'll close it and open the game. And the game spawn should be modified now. I should be in HQ. I should be in HQ out of bounds. Again, those numbers I shown you previously, like below the area spawn, you mess with those just in case you don't spawn out of bounds. Oh yeah, and for some reason when I tried using those numbers, wait, oh see? I'm out of bounds in HQ, guys. What? So let's go ahead and explore a little for further proof. The graphics are wonky out of bounds, aren't they? If you were to spawn a little bit lower, you will be able to see the inside of the building. You will, because there's no collision below this part. There's no collision down there. And look, there's 2D streets that you don't actually see within the. We don't see. That's something you don't see in the boundary, do you? But anyways, I'm gonna end this video here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.